What is going on, y'all? My name is Chris, and this is the instructional video for the new app, Seshbook Database. First of all, a little background on this app. It is an extreme beta. Like, I built this by myself. It has a lot of capabilities, but it's very raw as well, as you'll see. There's no, necessarily I haven't seen any bugs or anything. I've tried to work all those out. But as far as the functionality, it's pretty basic. But I still feel like it's very useful for people. A lot of plans for the future with this app. If you ever want to chat about them, or you're super interested, or maybe somebody else is, got big plans for an app or something like that, you can always reach out to me at seshbookchris@gmail.com. And all right, let's get started. So when you first open the app, you'll see the main page here. You will be a new user, so let's go ahead and hit that button. We'll sign up. We're gonna call this guy new user 123, and we're going to use this very uncommon email for him. Same thing at Gmail, and even for the password, we're gonna make that new user. Just real quick, there isn't a lot of boundaries in what you can put right here, so just go ahead and put whatever you like. People are going to see your username, so take that as you will. And obviously, I'm going to see everything too, so try not to be too weird with it, man. All right, so we'll go ahead and sign up. Next page is going to be the main page of the app. If you ever hit home or anything like that, this is the page that it's going to take you to. And also, this is the main terminal, the main hub for you. When you first log in, you're not going to see very much. Your contributions will be empty. Your profile is not going to show very much. But we'll check out all of that later. Let's throw in a new review real quick. So we'll start with just basic review. You'll see little intricacy difference between categories, like on flower. If you get in here and select a flower, you'll see you can do indoor, outdoor, greenhouse, if you don't know. Also bigs or smalls, just for you to remember, like, hey, was this regular nugs or smalls or things like that. Yeah, so basically all of this is completely malleable here. So we're just gonna do new product. Name, we'll do new product. Leaning, this one has a little bit of specificness that needs to go in here. So if you click this little eye right here on the side, this is going to tell you exactly what you can put in here. If you put something else, you're going to get a little, hey man, we only want these things in here. So you'll see as you start typing them in, you'll get a little pop-up. Go ahead and hit that button. It also works if you just type it in, totally fine. The price is the price you paid for the product. Typically, this is all just for you to remember and for your information. So whatever you feel like the price you want to put, after tax, pre-tax, with discount, I don't care, man. This is all for your records. And then unit right here is going to be eighth, or whatever, quarter, gram, ounce. It flows through the other categories too. So if it's an edible, you do a 20 count bag or one bag or anything you want to put here. There are no limitations to what you can put in these boxes right here. This is all information for you to remember, so just keep that in mind. There's also a little information, little icons you can click right here to give you a little more insight. If you're like, what do you mean by unit? Boom, figure it out right here, pow, and then you can close it, right? We'll say this is an indoor $35 eighth. It's it's affordable one. Probably smalls at that point, but it's fine. And then it'll come down here, and these are the actual ratings you're gonna put into the app for the product. Again, each one has the little icon for you. The overall up here you can't change. That's just gonna be based on the different ratings you put here. So I put two different ways that you can do the ratings on here. So the first one is going to be this little scroll bar, which you can see affects the overall immediately as you're scrolling it. And then when you get close, like, oh man, this one's all right. Oh, like a 71, you know? And then you can, again, click into each one. What do you mean by taste? What do you mean by nose? What do you mean by potency? What do you mean by effect? And then value, you know? And each one of these is weighted for the overall. And then as you plug in more, you'll see the overall will change. And once you feel like you're ready, check it all out. These will throw a little flag, like if you didn't put anything in price or you didn't put anything in brand, it will definitely show up and it'll flag you. Sorry, it won't show up, but it'll flag you and say, hey man, here, watch, I'll show you right now. So say we put something, you know, leaning, we'll say to the left, right? Because we lean to the left sometimes, right? So if we put all this, we fill everything else out. Oh, shoot, man. Leaning can only be indica, sativa, hybrid, hybrid, CBD, or none. Right? It'll flash you right back up there. You come on up here. Fix. Oh, shoot, I actually meant sativa. My fault. And then that'll totally, you know, you're good to go, right? So everything else on there, all filled out. Once you feel comfortable with all these ratings, right? Comfortable with all these ratings, we're going to hit submit. You'll see it upload for a second. You'll get a little notification at the bottom that says upload successful. You'll be thanked for your upload and basically takes you back to the main page. That is, in essence, what Seshbook is. So it is a little book for you to remember the sessions that you had and how you liked the products that you were ingesting from the cannabis industry, right? So once you do reviews, you can come back over to your My Contributions page and you'll see, hey, oh, here is the actual thing that we have now. Obviously, I should have put like new brand and new products so you can see the differentiations there, but I'll show you later on. Then you can come back here over time, see the ones that you've put in. You can organize them by the different categories that we got. You know, you can do most recent, highest rating, and then select whatever category, and it will put all of your contributions that you've made in here organized by that rating. And then you can even click in and get, you know, a little feedback or a little, you know, a little profile of the product that you rated. You know, it'll tell you the category it was. It'll tell you how much. $35 for 1/8. That's all auto filled in there, so it might not be grammatically correct, but please just give me a break there. You'll see taste, nose, potency, effect, value, overall, all the ratings that you put in there. Your name is going to be right here at the top on the product card. It's going to be, you know, I believe this is the product and this is the brand. You also have the option, like if you were to have put something on there that you didn't want on there, you can totally just delete it. It'll ask you, because you're serious, this cannot be undone, and then push yes. Boom, it's gone. All right. So, I guess I should show you this first. Here, let's go back in here real quick. Let's go take a look. We'll go back and you'll see my contributions. We got nothing left in there. Let me do a real quick one again. Let's do a cartridge. All right, so on a cartridge, you'll see a little bit different here. So we'll do new brand, new bean, beaned. New brand, new cart. Leaning, we'll go with indica with this one. Price will be $50 for 1 gram cart. I capitalize all this too. It automatically will capitalize it if you don't. Just FYI for you, don't have to be as detailed as I'm being here. Pow. You'll see for cartridges, we actually have the taste, and then we have the harshness as opposed to the nose, because typically the nose isn't a big deal with cartridges. But taste is big, harshness is going to be big, potency, effects, value. Over time, these will change, you know, so if you have some suggestions or you feel like there should be more, just know there will be more in the future. All right. Boom. Submit it. Let's get it in there. You'll pop over here. You can see it. Brand. New cart. New brand. $50 for 1 gram cart. Things like that. And then we can go actually over here. We'll check out a couple ways you can get to your user profile. You can click our little menu button right here. You can just hit back, come back, and that'll take you here. But from here, let's just go right here. We'll do user profile. Yes, please. And now you can see we have our review popped up here, and also we have a little different date. I mean, a different digit over here, total uploads and favorite category. All of these are live updates They will totally change as you enter more stuff. And you can also see like the last 3 reviews, once you have more reviews on here. If anybody comes to your profile, they will be able to see these and, see what you think about stuff. In the future, I do plan on having some more functionality as far as like being able to follow people potentially, or maybe even creating a feed that's just a bunch of reviews as people put them in. You can click in there, like them, rate it, whatever. I don't know where we're going with this, friends. This is me making something that I felt like was a good idea. I use it, as you'll see. I'm going to log it in mine so you can see exactly what we got going on when you get a bunch of reviews in here. And, it's not, I know this isn't going to be the next huge thing. Don't get me wrong. All right. This is just me. I am happy for you to be here and checking this thing out and for your support, because I do want to actually create, apps or games or whatever. I would love to actually be able to do this. And this is one of the steps to building my portfolio to do that. But also, this isn't the most professional. This is my first app, right? I made a few, don't get me wrong, but this is my first app that I released. I put it through all the testing. I did all the things, right? So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So let's go here. We have another button here. We've seen the My Contribution page where you can see things uploaded. We've been to My Profile, so you can see these things. This Explore Database button is a little bit different, a little thing you can kind of peruse and will change over time. And this will literally show the last 5 reviews for each category that have been posted from anybody, right? So if you click over here on the flowers, you'll see the last 5 flowers that were posted. And you can get in here, you can totally see exactly the reviews that this person posted. It's me, just FYI. It's me, that's me, Seshbook Database. Don't tell nobody. But yeah, so you'll be able to see anybody's review over time, and you can kind of just click in and see who's been uploading stuff and see what they think about different products. I think that's fun. And then also you can go back and you can pick a different one. Let's pick a pre-roll. You can see the last 5 on those carts. You'll see the new one that we just put on. All right, new user. You also see an old testing one that I happen to have on here for some reason. No problem. And watch, you can also see as I go in here, just so you know, your reviews will be protected. Like if you try to delete somebody else's review, it's going to be like, oh, sorry, bro. You did not post this. You cannot delete it, man. So sorry. So sorry. So you can do each category, and then this last one down here is going to be a last 5 overall category. You hit this little one right here. This will be the last 5 things that anybody has posted whatsoever. Right, so you'll see a Heavenly Sweet one. Let's see, we got some Caminos from Jamie over here. We got another one from me. We got the one we posted for right now. And, yeah, I mean, this is literally just me on here, just messing around. So there's, not a huge user base yet. But that can change with you. Feel free to post any review, honestly. Like, this is more for you. The extra pages where people can go check out other reviews that people do is kind of, a bonus thing. The intention of this Seshbook is for you to remember the stuff that you smoked before, remember what you rated it, maybe have some detailed information about it. There's a million ways you can use this app. It does not have a lot of, okay, Walmart deliveries writing. It does not have a lot of rules, besides the things I've shown you where you have to put like indica in the leaning, like you can, I'm thinking about, phenotypes for growers. If you want to remember the different aroma from a F1 to the F3 GG4 you just did, or whatever like that, I can see it useful in that way. Definitely for buyers, you can use it for certain products that you get to try over time. And obviously for consumers that use a lot of different products, instead of trying to rely on the dispensary to say, hey, what did I grab last time, man? You'll have a record for it right here for you. The information that's going to be in here is going to be as good as you make it. So keep that in mind. If you just go in here and you just don't really write too much detailed information, then it's going to be hard for you to remember that. There's definitely going to be a lot of improvements in the future. There's going to be a lot more as the database gets filled. there will be a lot of things that get auto-filled for you, and searches we can perform on the database and things along those lines. And yeah, with that, here, let me show you real quick how it looks when I log into my page and you have a bunch of reviews on here. I'll be right back. All right, and we are back. So after you put in a few reviews, you'll see your your contributions increase, and like I said, you can organize these. Like, I want to see the most recent flowers that I put on here, right? It'll instantly update for you. I want to see the highest rating on the pre-rolls I put on here, right? It's always, for me, it's always flowers, man. That's all I smell. It's going to organize it by overall rating. Unfortunately, there's no way to like change your rating or something, but you could totally delete it. Just put up a new one. Doesn't even matter at all. So, and then you'll see, you go over to, oh, here, I'll do it this way. You go over to your user profile. You'll see your uploads with the date you joined, your favorite category, and the last three. And little future updates, something I'm even thinking right now. I'll probably do something to where you can click right here on the actual uploader's name, and that will take you to that person's profile. So, little things like that. If you happen to see any improvements that you would like to see, please feel free to reach out. You can see here on the home page, you can email me at seshbookchris@gmail.com. You can also head over here to the Seshbook Databasing app, the webpage. This is where I'm going to post, like, if you happen to push a button and there's a bug or something, if it is a known bug, I will be posting it on this page. Also, potentially in the App Store, I'm not sure yet, in Play Store, but it is probably going to take a minute to load. I don't have $1 million to pay for huge bandwidth, or and of course, because my website focuses around cannabis, there's, we all know how it is online. Here we go, though. So you'll see my little things here, my little things. This is where you can, hit a link to go check it out in the App Store. You can also, known bugs right here. Again, you could reach out right here if you happen to need anything. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Again, if you have any questions, post them here in the comments. I'll get back to you ASAP. Fastest way, though, is going to be emailing me at that seshbookchris@gmail.com. And yeah, thank you for watching. I really hope you give this thing a try, and if it works for you, I hope that it or if I just hope it works for you. Like, I want to make some stuff that's useful for people. That is my goal in life. So whoa, easy. Thank you for watching my little video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and yeah, I'll talk to you later.